Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be talking about a significant severe weather outbreak and possibly even a tornado outbreak that's going to unfold here in the Midwest region and the Deep South. Before I start this video, I do want to, I do owe you guys a big apology for not uploading or anything like that. I've been working on my other channel lately, which if you guys aren't subscribed to that channel yet, go subscribe to my gaming channel, which is called Doomsum. I know some of you guys were here when I did my gaming stuff on this channel. And this channel was mainly supposed to be a weather channel, which it is now. It's strictly a weather channel. And I do apologize for not, not giving you guys updates on like severe weather, or not posting as many videos for you guys and stuff like that. I did not abandon this channel. I just didn't have the time to post on here. And plus nothing was really happening with like the weather other than like snowstorms and like that during this winter. So I do apologize for the lack of uploads, and that is going to change on this channel. You will see a lot more uploads from me because of severe weather season is here, number one. Number two, I'm going to post other stuff on the channel as well that's weather related. If you guys do love weather content, this is the channel to be at, because I'll be doing a bunch of weather stuff on this channel. Without further ado, I do want to talk about this because this is going to be a pretty significant outbreak from the looks of it. All right, so now this is your day 3 convective outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. And the reason why I'm concerned about this day, I mean, as you can see, there's a large enhanced risk. Like, this includes Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, Missouri, and Iowa. Like, that are maybe extreme southeastern Iowa. But those are the areas that are included in the enhanced risk. I do think this enhanced risk will be expanded because I do think they're going to put a moderate risk right in the middle of the enhanced risk. The reason why is because of damaging winds. I mean, if you just fast forward this through, first of all, your low pressure center is 975 millibars, which that's a pretty deep low pressure center. So you're going to have some pretty extreme winds going on with this event. And I'm going to show you guys the wind shear here in a moment because it's not looking good with that either. But this is your storms. You see this right here? Let me pull out the pin real quick. This is your storms right here, Foreman. That's your storms right there, and that's going to be your big severe weather maker. Even down here in like Arkansas, where it stretches all the way down into Mississippi and Alabama as well. Like I said, I didn't see as many storms over here until later on in the day, but like I said, we'll talk more about the day 4 outlook here soon because I think that might be the main event. But these are your storms that's going to be forming over here. And I mean, look at that. Another line of storms form. And this is where your severe weather risk in northern Alabama, northern Mississippi, and Tennessee kicks in. That's going to be your main part, which is going to be around, we're just showing 2 a.m. This is going to be, in AMs and stuff in the overnight hours. So I do want to point that out there. Like I said, the more closer we get to the days, the better we can, identify the timings and the type of severe weather mode this is going to be. But by the looks of it, from what the European model is showing, this is looking like a more linear mode. But I do think strong straight line winds, damaging, maybe even destructive winds is possible with this storm on Friday. So I do want to just point that out there. And this is your day 4 probabilistic outlook, and I mean, this is probably the most concerning day by far on this multi-day severe weather outbreak. This could be the most destructive day as well. I feel like this may be a more tornado driven event. And I'm not the only one that's saying this. I'm not trying to hype this up or anything like that. I just want to be straight up with you guys just to show you. Even the Storm Prediction Center themselves are even saying this. A concerning severe weather setup supporting all hazards severe could unfold across portions of Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama through the day into evening, and eventually spreading east into Georgia overnight. Trends will be monitored closely over the coming days, and further adjustments to the 30% enhanced risk area may be needed in future outlooks. That's their wording. And the reason why, and like I said, this is not me saying this, even the Storm Prediction Center is saying this may be the most significant day of the event, is because of the setup, how the setup is. The setup is looking like a pretty significant setup for a tornado outbreak. Yes, I'm going to say that now. I do think that Saturday may have the potential to be a tornado outbreak. There could be areas that could see strong to long track tornadoes in Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, and Louisiana. I'm just gonna say that now. Honestly, I'm just gonna be straight up with you guys. I'm not trying to hype anything up. I would never do that because it's just not good to hype anything up. I'm just gonna be dead real with you guys. A tornado outbreak is likely Saturday, and the reason being is because one, look at this, right? So this is let's look at Friday first. Let's look at Friday first. So this is Friday, right? This is let me see, yeah, 14th, 2 a.m. Let's go to 8 a.m., 11 a.m. You do have your moisture levels shooting all the way up as far north as like northern Illinois. I think that's where that line stops at, because I think that's where we're going to start diving down to the 40s and stuff, which is not going to be supportive for severe weather. But once you get into like the mid 50s, upper 50s, into like the 60s and stuff, that's when you have more moisture to have severe weather situations and stuff like that. And that's why they issued the severe weather risk as far north as like this area right here, and as far south as like, I think, was it northern Alabama or northern and central Alabama and Mississippi, I'm pretty sure. But that's your enhanced risk area, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it was. This is definitely the reason why, because you fast forward this and the moisture levels start to increase a lot more actually. And I mean, you have your severe weather risk. Look at this, a big squall line. This is more of a dry line actually, sorry. A big dry line forms right here to, to push eastward. And look at this, you have a sharp area between 66 degrees and 37 degrees in Little Rock, which is wild. And you would think this will go away, right? Wrong. This actually intensifies a lot more into the day 4 outlook, which is the area that I'm most concerned about, the day I'm most concerned about. And the reason why I'm most concerned about this day is because look how it's looking right now. Just look at that. This is a big moisture area. You have dew points in the 60s, upper 60s, mid 60s, into the 70s in some places. That's a lot of moisture, y'all. That's a lot of moisture. Just to point that out, it's a lot of moisture, and a lot of moisture, that storms can work with. And when you have more moisture, you have more cape. The more cape, the bigger the storms. And it's not just the thermodynamics, it's also the kinematics too. The kinematics is also looking quite concerning as well. First of all, you have a huge dip in the jet stream. I mean, look at this. This is insane to look at. A huge trough, huge bowling ball of a trough that's also negatively tilted. Actually, let me change the color of this real quick. Huge bowling ball of a trough that's negatively tilted is moving on through. And that's gonna, pull up a bunch of Gulf of Mexico moisture. And that's just going to provide so much lift in the atmosphere for these storms to deal with. I mean, as you can see, look at that. Boom. That's a negatively tilted trough if you ask me. That's a textbook negatively tilted trough right there. And this is the 500 millibar winds, by the way, just so you guys know. Just huge amount of winds pulling in. And I mean, it just gets worse than that. Boom. An even bigger area of the jet stream even dips down. This is more neutrally tilted from the looks of it. But I mean, it starts to get negatively tilted once you get, push it further to the east. And this is the 15th. I mean, look at that. Yeah, that's almost negatively tilted. It's neutral to negatively tilted. So you will see some type of severe weather with this, regardless. Now, this is your 850 millibar winds. This is like a mile above your head right now as you're speaking. And the reason why I wanted to show you guys the 850 millibar winds is because this is a pretty big factor in tornado outbreaks and stuff like that. The low level winds are a pretty big factor into stuff like that. I mean, look how it blows up here. This is this is the 14th. It blows up a whole lot more. That's because your jet stream is bombing out, or your low pressure, sorry, not your jet stream. Your low pressure is bombing out. And I mean, you have a lot of wind shear to work with here. Look at this. You have 50, 60 knot, and in a lot of places. And this is for the Friday event. This is not even Saturday. Now, pushing this through to Saturday, this is another area of wind shear that's going to pop up. And just watch how this blows up. Boom. Look at that. This is around 5 p.m. And it's showing 60 to 70 knots in some places in Alabama, Mississippi, and going into Tennessee and Georgia. This is very concerning, guys. I just want to point that out. This is very concerning because that is a lot of wind shear that these storms can work with, because you have the mid-level wind shear and the lower level wind shear. Mid-level wind shear and lower level wind shear. When you have those two, they both go into different directions. Whenever you see the clouds in the sky, have you seen them move? Like some clouds will move one way and the other clouds will move the other. That's your wind shear. That's your different levels of wind shear. So I just want to point that out to you guys. That actually, let me show you guys something real quick. So this is your 500 millibar winds again. You see how these winds are moving like northeast kind of? That's a terrible arrow, but you guys know what I'm talking about. That's your arrow. It's moving northeast. Now let's look at the 500 millibar winds real quick. I'm gonna change that. Let's look at the 850 millibar winds. Sorry. This is your 850 millibar winds. They're moving due north. That right there, if you guys ever heard of a hodograph or looked at a hodograph before, hodograph is basically what we look at. It's basically a weather balloon that you put in the air, and it whenever there's a tornado prime atmosphere, it likes to curve around. That's what is shown right there. And what I'm showing you is that the millibars are moving, or the wind shear is moving in different directions. So that's winds varying with height. So that means they're going to have rotation in the atmosphere, specifically counterclockwise rotation in the atmosphere. That's what's going to cause you tornadoes. Boom, blew your mind. But no, on a serious note though, the winds are going to be varying with height. Like I said, the winds are moving in different directions during this event. They always move in different directions when there is a major outbreak of some sort that's going to happen. That's always going to be the case. I just wanted to point that out to you guys there. I know that's a lot of nerdism and stuff like that. I guess you can call it that. But I just wanted to show you guys that. Also, I'm going to show you guys the day 5 outlook as well, because I don't want to forget about this either. I'm actually included in this day 5 outlook, surprisingly. So, storm chasing video? Maybe. There is a day 5 outlook, and this is probably going to get upgraded to an enhanced risk as well. It's a pretty expansive outlook, just like how the other days are. It stretches from basically northern Jersey all the way down to Florida. So that's just something this is basically the entire East Coast, almost the entire I-95 corridor region, and major cities and stuff like that are also in this risk, that are going to be in this risk as well. Like I said, New York City, I want to say you're out of the blue of this risk. Once you get closer to this day, I do think that they will expand this risk and maybe put down an enhanced risk in some places. But that's about it. That's what I want to show you guys for this video. Like I said, I don't want to make this video too long for you guys. I just wanted to explain what's going on right now and what I think about the situation. Now, I will be going live for this event both Friday and Saturday. Sunday, since I'm in the risk region, I probably won't go live. I'll probably make a video and probably try to get some storm footage for you guys. But Saturday and Friday, I will 100% be live covering these two severe weather outbreaks, maybe even tornado outbreaks to unfold. Like I said, apologies again for not uploading as much for you guys, because I know I should have been uploading a lot for you guys this winter and stuff like that. I just didn't think I did good with forecasting videos. I don't know. I'm just start doing more to get better at it, if you know, for you guys. And if I, didn't say anything right or do something right or forgot something that I, didn't show you guys, let me know in the comment section down below. Just let me know. Let me know what's up, and just let me know if I need to like do better at something, because I will do better at it. I will get better at it. Without further ado, I will catch you guys in the next one, probably tomorrow. Until next time, peace out.